MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in is Nicolas Castellanos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Vladimir Gutierrez will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Here comes the 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Mason Wynn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this is popped up near second base. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Now here's the first offering. Tyler Stevenson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Now into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third
Ready
baseman,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Arenado.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. At the plate now, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he's back in standing. One, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bader, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Bullet back up the middle. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina digging in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering, he's running. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play right at .333. 7 homers, 10 RBIs. And they'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the pitch. And she'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The second for one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the... So now here is Tommy Edman, flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first down. At the plate now is Mason Wynn, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
When this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder.
O'Neill is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
He collected a base hit his first time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Senzel backing up on it. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So they get all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jonathan India.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Nick Senzel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The windup and the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pops it up. Goldschmidt into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The catcher, number 4.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Now the first pitch. Senzel is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now to the plate here is Carlson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 the count. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded to first. Taken in by Waddell. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's upstairs. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
All even now, 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Two gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Arenado trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he popped him up. Arenado into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. That brings in Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the first offering. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Stevenson is after it, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Michael Lorenzen, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Mason Wynn will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. India ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt, who went deep last time up. First offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Hard hit ball to short. Farmer brings it in. Throw goes to Waddell over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Now it'll be Aristides Aquino. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. No runs, just one hit, one error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swing and a liner, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next in Cincinnati,
next up will be Kyle Farmer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he takes strike 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They need to get. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the 2nd out.
Now back, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in next, Tommy Edman. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Mason Wynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Forced to settle for 1. New inning set to get underway, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Nick Senzel. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 0-2 home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
No hits to this point. Pops this one up. Edman has a play. 2 gone. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fouled away.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Okay, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina gathers, and that ends the inning. 1, still 8-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back.
Tyler O'Neill to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Eight runs and even 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there are 2 away. Next to hit is Nolan Arenado. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Lead off in the red. The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch on the way. Tyler Stevenson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Cabrera has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. This one. So now into the box is Harrison Bader. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Strike one to start the at-bat. Belted high and deep into right center. Senzel backing up on it at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-World? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Carlson.
Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
0-1 the count. Edman at second with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, taken there by Cabrera. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's now at the plate. Here is Asdrubal Cabrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to bat, Kyle Farmer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 6.
Jonathan India digging in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. 1-1.
Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Reds down to their final out now. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-2 the count. The Reds down to their last strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He makes it a catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
10-0 the final shutout score in this one. The Cards put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Brandon Waddell wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Vladimir Gutierrez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.